Welcome to the Platter, where we serve the best of film, fashion, and food, and whatever else is going on in entertainment. I am one of your lovely co-hosts, Tiara. This is my other co-host,
Mita.
And of course, we have
Obi.
All right, guys, let's get to it. So it's been a very, very interesting week. This past week, I know it's a fresh new week, but let's talk about all the drama that happened last week. Let's start off with the elephant in the room. The debate.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or that 3-hour petty party that we all watched. And when I tell you that was some of the pettiest shit I ever seen in my life.
True.
I'm sure y'all have y'all opinions. I'm just gonna say mine up front. I don't, everybody, if you know me, I don't love Trump, but I did feel like, I didn't even know what I was watching. Like, I was like, is this like an episode of a different show and they just said it was a debate? I watched the whole time because I was trying to figure out when we were really going to hear something that was relevant. Besides, you said this and I said that and you said this, but I don't like you and I don't like you. And Biden, I know everybody, loves Biden because you don't want Trump, and I'm probably one of those people too, but it just felt flat, except for the constant bickering.
And maybe calling him a clown.
I mean, he is a clown.
That is true.
His makeup was like exceptionally tanned, wasn't it? Like he looked like he had baked and
like he sat out in the sun with shades on and like forgot to take the shades off, so it's like really bright.
So they put the makeup on and then they wait. And then they wait an hour, then they put some more makeup on, and then they wait a little bit longer. I feel like for the first time, normally he look like he has all his makeup on, but they forgot his eyes.
They forgot.
But this time, his eyes weren't like white as snow. It looked like they gave him a full beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a full beat. He had a full beat. It was just really petty. Like everything Biden said, he's like, no,
wait.
I'm the best thing that ever happened, and we ain't gonna get into what happened at the end of the week. But y'all go ahead and give me your opinions about this debate. Let's start with you, Mr. Oak.
I hate to be the very serious person about this, but I'll try my best.
Okay.
So two things actually that I didn't like that came out of the debate was one, Trump going after Biden's son.
The dead one,
Yeah, I thought that was so
below the bill. Like that was way below the bill.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to, state certain things in a debate to not go. I would think. So.
What happened was he got the sons mixed up. But my thing is, if you're gonna come after somebody, at least know which son is alive and which son is not. That was so disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. That was number one. And then the second one was when he couldn't condemn the white supremacist thing. You are on national TV. This is your time to take the high road. I would think. I don't expect him to take the high road, but at least try to unite the country a little. I know it's not his style.
No, that's his money. What people say, you don't mess with the money.
Not the money.
So he can't just be like, bump white supremacists.
No. But I'm just saying, he showed his true self again. And this time around, on a major debate where everybody's watching, it kind of pissed me off, but at the same time, a good thing came out of that. The good thing meaning we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And I think if black people can realize how powerful you are, if you can keep having this debate, these conversations, imagine if Africans and African Americans can get together, pull your money out of this country, find where you're from.
I'm going
Trust me.
Hit him with the straight cardboard. Screw you guys. I'm
out. Because we have everything they have.
If we can get our shit together
and
understand how powerful we are, because it's all about the numbers. It's a numbers game.
This would be one boring ass country, I'm telling you.
Exactly. If you can take out, the other day I was looking at all these, from athletes to Hollywood people, going back trying to find out where they're from.
Yeah.
Imagine if everybody pulled out their money and went back.
All right, we done.
Because we have everything they have: doctors, lawyers, construction, we have it. Like we're not our ancestors. We're allowed to go to school, get an education, and all that. So if we leave, and half of them coming with us, because they can't leave us alone or whatever. But
I know, right?
So to me, that was the good part. I looked at it, at least, is opening up more conversations. And Let's keep having the conversation.
What about you, Miss Mead? How did you feel
Well, I
about it?
mean, I thought I was watching an episode of Charlie Brown because, I mean, Trump was wah, wah, wah. I mean, he just kept going and kept going. He didn't even let the man get a word in. I was proud of Biden because he was able to hold his composure.
Okay, yeah, because man, you
Cause
said something about my dad.
that's a wrap.
Would have been nothing. Because
Nothing.
the secrets to everybody would have been on that damn stage. Because I probably would have punched him
Yeah.
right in his face.
So he did real good. And then one of his main points was, I brought football back. I bought this. Boom. Now football players have COVID. So you look at this. Like,
Wait, and so does he.
and so do you. Look at that. So it's just. I can't wait to see what happens. And they were talking about needing a new moderator too.
Oh my God, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about this whole, to me, moderator scandal where they're like, he let this dude go on for like an hour before he was like, hey, remember the rules? Remember the rules? You said you would do this, but by that time, it was already
It was over.
chaos. So, I don't know. I felt like maybe Wallace is like one of them people who was like, yeah, I do it. And maybe he was like, let's just see how far this shit goes. Like, he just let it ride. He was like, okay. Mr. President. Had that been somebody, like, let that have been Anderson Cooper.
Okay.
He'd have probably cursed Donald Trump out by it. Like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
I ain't doing this shit. That is not what we agreed upon.
Turn his mic off.
This is over.
But speaking of this COVID, do you really think he has COVID? I'm just playing devil's
Oh my
advocate.
God. Okay, so this is my thing with him and COVID. A lot of people were like, and I did, I'm not gonna, you probably, I don't have a lot of social media friends, so hopefully y'all probably ain't seen this. I was like, I have been drinking, so that's my disclaimer.
So blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on no inhibitions. Anyway, I was just like, I posted, I hate to be petty, but like it happens. But at the same time, I can see why some people would think it was like a ploy. Like all of a sudden you had this fucked up debate, now you sick as hell. Like now you sick.
You see,
you can't function now.
And that's why if I was Biden, I would have been hitting him even harder. Like that's what you get for talking about.
Yeah,
my son.
but all they would do is it's still somebody's whatever. And I feel that way too, but I don't know. I don't know if he really sick.
I don't.
Sadly, I don't care
it's
if
kinda
he
hard
really
for me to
sick.
believe.
And he makes it hard for you to have compassion.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because he
I
seems
don't.
to be compassionless. Like,
Absolutely. Because remember, the same thing happened when Hillary was, I think she had pneumonia or something. I think it was around the same time, 4 years back.
he's like,
And he just made fun of her the whole time.
jump right,
it's
bitch.
kinda hard.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
Chill out
kind of hard
together.
to feel bad for him. And honestly, deep down, I really don't. I don't believe he is because timing is everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I hope he do, not because I want him to die, because I just want him to shut the
To
hell
shut
up.
up. Like
and if you can't
quarantine
breathe
him.
good, You
You
gotta be
can't talk.
quiet. You gotta be quiet. You know, you gotta catch your breath for me to inhale. Like, maybe if you are sick, Trump, I do pray your, regardless of anything, somebody's daddy, somebody gave birth to him, and whatever. But maybe this is the time to self-reflect. Learn to meditate.
Or maybe the Nigerian lady can get him all the, what is it?
The vaccine.
Hydroxy.
Or just take a shot of Clorox like you told everybody else.
This is the time to
See if
put
that
up or
works.
shut up.
I don't know. The whole thing is, man.
Well,
It's one of them the on to the what you got.
If he is positive, on behalf of myself, my family, and Joe Biden, stay positive.
Wow.
I was like, stay positive. What is that? Just stay positive.
Those are my words.
I don't even know what to say because I feel like anything I say after that is just gonna be heartless. Like,
Well, I
stay
mean,
positive.
people can take it how they feel. Stay positive could mean stay positive or stay on a positive. Well, let's
Okay, we about to get ourselves in trouble. We don't even need them kind of things going on with us, with the American people. But Mike Wallace, if you had a shot of Jack and was just like, fuck it, we'll see what happened. I totally understand. You ain't a young journalist. You just want to see what was gonna happen.
Absolutely.
You let these two old men kind of go back and
Go at
forth.
it.
And if we're really honest, neither one of them really gave a clear plan about shit they was trying to do. And
That's what
both
was
of them weren't actually honest per se. I mean, if you watch the fact checks after, it was like y'all just
Like nobody was still clear on anybody's outlook on anything.
They just want to be president.
That's it.
Pick me. Pick
I
me
want the
again.
title.
Donald Trump basically
That's it.
said if he don't win, him and his friends are shutting this shit down. So
Yeah.
we'll just see how that goes. You know, and that's normally
what
not
it
our
is.
thing. We just had to go ahead and talk about it.
Talk about it. You're absolutely right.
On that same note, remember that Saturday Night Live?
Good segue. Good segue.
They did that whole
Jim
opening
Carrey
of
did his
Jim
thing.
Carrey as,
He did
as
his
Joe
thing.
Biden, and of course Alec Baldwin is Trump.
Yes.
It was funny, but at the same time, a part of me was sad because I'm like, this is America. Like, these are the people we got to choose from.
Only two.
Only two.
Roll the dice, man. That's all I can.
It's like only one can be. It can only be one. I don't know what movie that was, but everybody knows it can only be one.
Well, let Tyra Banks do it. In my hand, I have.
Instead of a vote.
Right.
In my hand, I have two pictures. One is a jackass. The other
It's a jackasser.
is more of a jackass. I was rooting for both of you. No, sorry. Trump, I wanted you to win. Like, I don't know. It might be more entertaining because I feel like this election is just gonna be sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because whenever election comes, that's when they remember black people. So it really is basically the lesser of the two evils.
But it
But
shouldn't be.
it shouldn't be that
Okay,
way. But
new plan. Obi said, get our money. Everybody go home. Get your shit. Pack your family up. We ain't even got to go on boats, so it's not going to take us long. You know, maybe we can all fly Spirit. Spirit be doing good deals. And, you know,
no, not Spirit.
Not Spirit.
Please, not Spirit.
Okay,
Hell no.
Okay, Air France, because they give you champagne.
Champagne.
Okay, we can do that.
Everybody, liquidate all your assets. Do your swab or take some pictures of you and look in the National Geographic and just pick somewhere.
Find out where you're from.
Take your ass home.
Travel. Go check it out. I'm telling you. Okay, put it this way. China is doing so well because they have the numbers.
Yes.
India, they have the numbers.
I mean, not to be disrespectful, but Nigeria alone, where this dude is from.
So if
There's
you
so
can
many
put,
people
imagine
in
if you can put up the whole of Africa. That's a lot of niggas.
Go
The
on.
whole Africa, and you are running the numbers. Trust me.
We will be
That's
fine.
why we'll always make sure that Africa will never unite. But if we can get it going, trust me, we can do big things.
Okay.
But let's enough
Okay.
of this.
Okay, we're so sorry. We got real serious,
Sorry
but
about
you know,
that,
we
yeah.
grown and grown shit is happening right now.
For sure.
So we talked about that. Now we were talking about some shows. So let's quickly go over some shows we watch because it is entertainment.
Let's see.
Now is this show called Ratchet on
Why you make it
on
like that?
Netflix?
Ratchet
So when
is-
you think Ratchet, you probably think about making classy, bougie, ratchet. It's not that ratchet. Even though that bitch was kind of ratchet.
She's crazy.
That was her name. But when I
Mildred
first
Ratchet.
heard Ratchet, and then I saw the white lady, I was like,
Wait, what? So I put on my little shorts and big hoop earrings for nothing? I thought I was about to tear it down? Excuse me?
nah. But it was it's a great show. I know
Great
Obi
show.
started it, but if you have a chance, check out Nurse Ratchet. She do ratchet shit.
Oh, she's just crazy.
I do ratchet shit. Check us out.
What about you, man? Anything besides what we just got through? What you got real quick?
So I watched this documentary, American Murder, The Family Next Door. Did you guys watch
I saw that on
Man.
Netflix. I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna
Oh,
watch
okay.
it.
Well,
But it
I
looks
won't tell you.
interesting.
It is interesting. Like,
What is it?
Some
so
dude killed his wife.
yeah. So and he tried to make it seem like his wife killed the girls, and he had to kill his wife because he was so distraught. But that is not what happened.
What did he watch? Shutter Island?
Right. So he was so. That was like
What's
what?
that?
Yeah. He said he came home and his wife had already killed the girls, and
So
he was like, yeah.
"Bitch, you gotta die.
You gotta die because you killed my kids, but that is not what happened. I won't spoil it for y'all, but yeah, you guys gotta definitely watch that.
I've seen that on Netflix, but
I swear that was the premise of a movie. I swear to God, y'all. And he probably watched that movie like, that's a good fucking idea. Bye.
Bye, bitch. You
Okay,
did.
so we have that.
I saw
know-
Alona.
Who?
Have you guys seen Alona?
No, no.
Well, you alone on that one
On
because
the
I
other
ain't
side,
seen it.
it's called Alone, but if you pronounce it from the other side, it's called Alona. It has do you know Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things?
Yes.
It's her and Lana
Oh, is this on Netflix?
Bowman.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, I saw. I kind of saw that. It was a lot of white people, so I probably
No.
didn't watch it.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
That's your premise. Oh Lord, it's with my
Rick.
6 white people limit. Let me change that. That's how you pick your shows?
let's bring it back a little.
Unless it's a lot of murder.
So it's basically about Sherlock Holmes.
Oh yeah.
And this is another. They're looking at it from a different point of view. The sister to Sherlock Holmes. So she's playing the sister, and their mother is Helena Bowman Carter. The lady that's married. She used to be married to Tim Burton, I think. She plays all the weird characters.
The woman from Harry Potter and...
She's in every weird movie that...
Yeah, I actually like her.
She's a very good actress.
Yeah, I like her.
She plays the mom, and I think it's a great show. Take a look at it.
I'll put that on the list.
I know there's a lot of white people.
It's like old white people.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a timepiece kind of thing. Piece, whatever, timepiece, whatever they call it.
I might let it watch me. I might let it watch me. So you watch... What did I watch? I actually watched... we're watching The Boys on Prime, getting close to the end. It's getting real crazy. Like the last one, the little Stormfront turns out she's like a neo-Nazi, and she about that life.
Crazy.
It's like really, I don't know. She's so pale, and there's always blood on her, and then her and the Homelander dude having sex with blood and pale white people. It's too much white flesh. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Well, but I love that show. Like she just looks so pale. Which, like, it just, and I know it's the colors. I know it's on purpose, but it's still like, I'm about to throw up.
Remember, she was born in 14 or something?
Yeah, she real old. She would definitely vote for Trump, probably. More than likely. Another show before, because I know we got to go. I watched a show called Utopia on Amazon Prime. Now, Utopia, they had an amp in the show last year. All of a sudden, it got real quiet. And it kind of released, it's about a pandemic that somebody created. And the cure to it, like they created the cure too, but the cure, I'm gonna give it away, I'm sorry, because I watched this all in one sitting. The cure is gonna sterilize humans for generations. It's like the ultimate Green Party plan. Since we can't seem to quit fucking up the world, they decided we just can't have no more babies for a while, and they're just gonna let the world fix itself. It was crazy. And John Cusack was in it, which is my favorite good guy, and he was but he was so nice about it still. I think it's just like his nature. He was like, yeah, we'll still do it though. Kill everybody. He's still smiling and looking very John Cusack.
Is this pandemic COVID?
No, of course not. It's a different one.
Same timing again.
It's a different one. I put a T on your forehead, so it can't be COVID because it started with a T. So let's move on. But I'm guessing, to me, I feel like that's why they didn't really promote it. But it's a very good show. So if you get a chance, check out Utopia on Prime. It's very interesting. It's a little heavy, only because we're talking about that dude, the president dude, and COVID. But it's actually very entertaining. If you like shoot 'em up, you kind of like people who are obsessed with comic books. It's like a bunch of comic book fans finding out their comic was true. Because they thought it was, and it turns out it really was. So it's a very interesting piece. Any other current events before we wrap up? I know today's show was heavy, guys, but it's probably
somebody get shot at
the baby.
The baby's
How
concert.
you get shot at a damn music video shoot? What the hell is that?
Haters is everywhere.
Hold on, let's go shoot a video. Get the strap. I thought y'all supposed to be drinking and having a good time.
I think that's when we could have done the segue from Ratchet. That would have worked perfectly.
That's like you want. Speaking of Ratchet.
Go to the
baby. That is crazy. Like how you get shot at a music video? People just trying to do their jobs. I would be mad as hell if Obi came in here and all of a sudden I got shot. Because why you got a gun? Like, what is going on?
That makes sense. But it's Ratchet.
It's Ratchet.
But it's Ratchet. Not classy, not bougie, but Ratchet. Okay, so you guys, Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back, but Nene is not.
We know.
So when the news first broke, Nene was all, I don't care, and you guys need me, and this, that, and the other. And so now the other day, she did an interview, and she was crying like Eddie Kane. Like, I'm coming back. I still got it. Like, no, you should have came out the gate. Yeah, she was crying.
You want my spot, but you ain't go get it.
Yeah,
that bitch got it.
She got it.
Probably nobody.
They haven't said yet, so it's just.
So, hopefully y'all might see me with my peach.
Okay.
I just want a wine glass.
I want a peach. I can make up drama. I'm creative. Who do that show? Which one of them do that show? I know it ain't the one. Whoever that producer is.
Is it Andy Cohen? I know he co.
Oh yeah, Andy Cohen. Yeah. I could be real, disrespectful. I fight bitches. No.
You can say it with a straight face.
I fight a bitch over what she said about my son's violin recital. I'm don't know what they be fighting over half the damn time.
They fight over anything and everything. So it's not even.
And my husband used to live in Atlanta. We down.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Don Woody in the
Call
house.
me. I be in here like, I know what you. They're like, bitch, we don't know you. Shut up, Portia. Anywho, we would just like to thank y'all so much for joining us, and we're sorry we had to get serious. I had my Secretary of State dress on because I was gonna be real presidential. I wasn't gonna be like the lady who said, we need a WAP, a woman as president. Which wouldn't be bad.
I was gonna say,
I don't know if it would
bad
be Camilla, but we need something. We need something. Y'all need to pray for us. I don't even know. If y'all watching this around the world, send people. Send leaders. You know how people tell you send food? We need leaders. Just send leaders to America.
And if you're scared to tell them it's you, just put an anonymous sign or note under the door.
Just a nice little black person in the box with a nice suit on, like several degrees that got some common sense. We'll take that too.
If Barack got a brother, we'll take him too.
The one from Kenya.
Right, the one from Kenya. Send him over. They related. They got the same.
Not the extorting one, a different one. Anyway, so thank y'all so much for joining us again on the Platter. Before we go though, I did want to just say this.
$750.
Yeah, that tax thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to let it go.
Still killing me.
I was trying not to be petty. And then, people go, one of our production team, he was like, he don't have to do this. I'm like, we talking about before he was president. That's some bullshit. Considering that his whole thing is about how much money he got. I don't think we've ever had a president that has run so many things into the ground. Like, lost so much money for so many people. And don't get me started on that fucking Trump University. That bullshit. That bullshit was the dumbest shit ever. And anybody who signed up for it, y'all dumb too. They the same people that probably voted for him. This dude is not smart, okay? He's not the smartest person and the smartest of the sense of being smart. That's not a thing. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you coming. And next time, hopefully nothing too bad happen, Lord willing, Trump come out of his his COVID, his COVID healthy and strong, and his skin still orange, and his hair, whatever color it is that week. And thank you so much for joining the Platter. And I'm not petty by any means. I love everybody. Help. Thank you for joining the Platter. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome to Pettyville.